So it's going to be one of those mornings, apparently.
Arr.
That was the cutest little arc in the whole world.
I had to try. I was
Sorry,
successful
guys.
in making the laugh.
Well, OBS was like, you have to set stuff up. I'm like, what are you talking about? Everything's set up. So I'm like, all right, restart. That didn't work. Okay, restart computer. And then got back on, and then Ninja wouldn't find my camera again. And I was like, oh man, y'all are killing me. You're just killing me, man.
Dang pirates. Enemy pirates trying to steal our time treasure.
I'm just so stressed about the weather, and I'm so stressed about the taxes and the royalties and all the stuff that I have to get out to authors. And every time I'm like, okay, I did all my stuff, right? And then Kevin come back and said, no, you still have to do this thing. And by the way, this is a new process. So it's not like we've been doing this since the company started, right? We have a new
system.
Yeah. And so we're having, so he's like, no, you still have to do, this thing needs to be done. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, okay, all done. We're good. He's like, yeah, we're good. And then he looks at the stuff. He's like, we're not good. I'm like, son of a bitch. And it's just one thing after another. And it's exhausting. And I'm just so tired because when I cross something off my list, it needs to be off my list.
Right.
And then I'm just tired. All right.
Does it feel like your screen is shaking like last night?
Feels like my brain is shaking like last night. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to write today, but I gotta do it.
We could do it.
All right, guys.
Although
sorry, I'm full of energy today. Yeah, usually it's Wednesday. I guess today it's Thursday. But I need to take Cord to the park. It's gross outside, but it's supposed to be warmer. I don't know. And currently the Zepho went to change the thing at the door. You know, you got the door and there's a gap, right? And then you have that, whatever the thing on the bottom is.
Weather stripping?
Yeah, but it's the one on the bottom, so it's more like the metal part. And so he bought a new one and took that off because it needs to be replaced, right? And then he's like, oh, I need new screws. Well, it's been like that now for 2 weeks. And now that cold is coming in. So I'm going to have to make him go to the store today and get it.
Put like a towel next to the...
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing right now. But it's going to be 23 degrees and all he needs are screws. So he just needs to go get them and put them in.
If you do nothing else today, go get the screws.
Yeah, because he's going to be out of town next week. So I can't, anything breaking, I can't deal with that shit.
Right. I'll be making it work. Just be like, how do I?
After the cold front, it'll be fine, right? It's just a few days, but it's just...
Right.
It's like somebody up north saying, you know, we're going to get a blizzard and 6 feet of snow, right? That's what this is for us. It's the equivalent.
Right.
I freak out less with hurricanes. I could care less. Not even worried about them. I know how to deal with things that come with a hurricane. And our city is prepared for things that come with a hurricane, right? We are not prepared for ice and snow. And the most thing that terrifies me more than anything is that the worst weather right now is still supposed to be Sunday, which is great. That's perfect. We could just stay home on Sunday. But overnight, all the roads are going to be wet and they're all going to be frozen. And 5 a.m. in the morning, I have to take Kevin to the airport on Monday, and I don't see how that's going to work. So yeah, I'm a little scared because we'll be driving on ice the whole time.
Right. Well, I imagine they're going to have crews out salting the roads and stuff.
We don't have any salt. We have no salt. We have no trucks. We don't have anything in Houston. They do not have the infrastructure to deal with ice. So when this stuff hits, you just stay home. It doesn't hit for long. Do you see what I mean?
Right. Right.
So
maybe they'll be like Florida. Florida got their first set of snowplows. We've never had a use for them, and now all of a sudden the panhandle and stuff are getting snow and ice.
All right, where are we? Chat.
Or
Hello, chat.
me.
I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to write today. I have so much on my brain.
Do a like I do. Do like a rambling thing so you can get it out of your brain, and then
I can't get it out of my brain. I have to get it done.
Oh.
Hey, this is stuff for the business. This is literal day job stuff, right? I've got to get it done. And let's see. We had Lindsay was first. Yay, Lindsay. We were talking about you yesterday, Lindsay, because it's you, me, you, Lindsay, it's you, and Alicia and I are the only ones like staying with the 100 pages thing.
Mhm. Ren and Molly have already finished.
Cheaters. I did not finish my pages last night, though. I was working with the company stuff, so because working at 10 o'clock at night, that's what I wanted to do.
I'll be doing that today, hopefully.
Working until 10 o'clock at night? That's not hopefully.
No, reading the Raven Scholar pages. But first, I have to do this and the grocery store. So.
Let's see. Swank says it is howdy, everybody. Happy Hot Sauce Day. Library Shelfie Day. Okay, that's cute. Happy Ask Your Cat a Question Day. I mean, don't we ask our cats questions every day? Usually it's something like, why are you doing that?
Why did you throw up spit?
Yeah, it's like, what?
In the middle of the night.
What is wrong with you? Are you lying to me or did you actually get fed already? That's one we ask.
Yeah.
Molly, all I care about is getting here before Vanessa. Well, you did it, Molly. You did it. That's not hard in the morning, though. It's not hard. Ask Vanessa. No. She'll tell you. Kelly, I'm going to have to restart my computer. Yeah, that's me. Zwank. Good luck, Kelly. Thank you, Zwank. Apparently, I needed it, as you saw how long that took. And Lindsay says, I have 200 pages of Secrets by Dan Brown, his most recent release in the Da Vinci Code series, to read by 4 p.m. tomorrow as it's due back to the library. You can do it.
You got this.
Do it. Zwank says, someone wake the dragon. No, I think they already woke the dragon. The dragon broke all of my shit. So somebody put the dragon back to sleep.
Yeah.
Lindsay says, hopefully Kelly can fix her OBS issues. Yeah, if I'm lucky. It looks like it. Looks like we're okay. And Alicia says, good morning, everyone. Arg, they are trying to steal our time treasure. Behold, we have a small battle. It felt like a very big battle that I almost gave up on. I'm like, I surrender. Even I ordered cupcakes for my author is doing one of my authors is Chuck Lang. He's in North Dakota and they're doing this he's doing a book launch at a game store. And for his horror book, Dead Gods. And so if any of my authors do that, I try to get them, something, because I can't be there, right? If we're here, then I like to be there for them, right? Right. But I can't go to North Dakota, so at least not yet, someday. I like to, find a local bakery that's close to them or the place they're going so that I can, get them a sweet treat of some sort.
Right.
And first of all, Fargo, he's in Fargo, North Dakota, and they have so many bakeries. I was like, I guess if you're up here in the snow and nastiness, you really, really crave some sweets,
Right.
And there was one right next to the store, but that one, they had just lost their decorator or something, so they couldn't make cupcakes. I don't know. So then I called another one and they wouldn't answer. And then I called another one and they were only open Thursday and Friday. I was like, well, that's not going to work. And so the fourth one I called, finally, they are going to do it. It's called K's and they were very nice. Had a good time with them, but they were like, it's $3.50 per cupcake. And I'm like, okay, cool. Cause I want about 3 dozen. Right. I'm like, okay, that's doable. And I wanted them because he wanted chocolate. So we did red velvet because it's a horror.
Right.
And for those of you who don't know, red velvet is chocolate. So so we did red velvet and with the cream cheese icing, right? And then to make it look more horror, I was like, can you put like some fruit compote or something on it, to look like it's like bloody and gross, And she says, yeah, I don't see what we've got a raspberry one we make. We could probably do that. I'm like, yeah, raspberry's perfect. 'Cause it's darker red, you know?
Right.
So look more like blood instead of strawberry. That's just bright and colorful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, that'd be perfect. And so she says, all right, well, let me get you a price. So she calls me back, and I calculated for $3.50 for 3 dozen. It's $126.
Mm-hmm.
And then she called me back. She said, okay, it's going to be $375. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, it's $250 more for compote. And I'm thinking in my brain, is this made out of gold? Is there like gold flakes in it? Is it, from the very fine hand-picked virgins in the mountains? Like where the heck do these raspberries come from? I'm like, okay, well then we'll just do the regular ones. It'll be fine, right? I was like, I'm not paying $400, right? And then she was like, and you can hear her going like, why is she being crazy? It's not that bad. I don't understand. And I was like, what? It's $200 more. She says, no. So if she says 135. I'm like, no, it's $200 more, not 130. She says, no, it's a total of 135. I'm like, okay, hold on. You said 375. Did you mean it's $3.75 per cupcake? She says, yes. I'm like, oh, never mind. Sign me
How was
up.
that?
We're good. No problem.
Hold on. You
I thought you were quoting me the full price at 3, and she just meant for cupcake. I was like, never mind, sign me up. How do I pay you? Like, I did not take any more. I'm like, I am done for the day, man. Like, it was, and that is how this entire week has gone.
Oh my gosh. No, but I would be doing the same thing though. You sit there and tell me $3.75, and I'm thinking $375, not $3.75. Like, you gotta have the context, ma'am.
She was funny. She's like, oh yeah. And she said, oh, I guess I didn't put the decimal in. I'm like, you did not. So we're both laughing because I'm thinking you're crazy if you think I'm going to pay that for some fruit combo, right? And she was thinking, what is wrong with this woman? It ain't that much. What did she think it was going to cost? So we were both thinking the other was crazy, right?
You mean $375 total, or like, break it down for me, please? I'm like, hold on. You said it was $3.50 a cupcake. How does that equate to this? Oh, I'd be doing the same thing.
So yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's nuts. You with that poor bouncy thing yesterday, and that like everything is this week and this weather coming up. And this was supposed to be a great week because we get to go see Phil, and now we have no idea what's going to happen.
Right?
I'm hoping the planes will be delayed Monday morning because it's supposed to be sunny. Right. So if we at least don't have to leave until the sun gets out, that's going to melt most of the ice.
Yeah.
So if we can just get the sun out.
That's half the battle.
Yeah. Well, that's the only battle. It's the only thing I'm worried about is the ice in the roads. I said there will be nothing on them. If we're lucky, sometimes they'll put sand on the ramps.
They're gonna have to invest in salt now.
Please. I live in Texas. They don't invest in the power grid. What makes you think they're gonna invest in salt in trucks? They're not gonna.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. We use it every year now, honey. And also Florida just bought them. Every year we have at least one ice storm.
Oh, the snowplows. Yep.
Yeah.
It was so funny because they actually posted a picture on their social media saying that that Florida now had a couple snowplows. But so there's a piece on like the thing that like pushes the snow. I forget what it's called, but they have like a rubber piece that's supposed to go at the top, and they put it on upside down, so it was facing up and it was supposed to face down. So then people in the comments of their post was like, you might want to fix your rubber piece there. It's supposed to be down, not up. And they were like, Whoops. They're like, thanks to our detectives in the social media realm, we have determined that our thing is on backwards. So bless our hearts. I was like, oh my God.
They're like, we don't know how to work this dang thing.
Nope. We invested in them and we have no idea how it works.
I'm surprised there wasn't anyone there from the north that knew.
Right?
All right. Sorry, chat. Welcome to my side story.
Side quests.
That's just a tiny snippet of an example of how this week has gone.
Yep.
But dang it, he's going to have cupcakes. So it's happening. And they will have raspberry compote that did not cost $250. Let's see. We're at Lindsay says, looks like it's working. It is. And Ren joined us. Hey, Ren, just in time. Good to see you. Molly says, you can do it, Lindsay, whatever it was that you were doing. Ren says, finishing off the last episode of His and Hers.
She's talking about the 200 pages of Dan Brown.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. And as Brosel joined us, good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Molly says hello to all the peoples and says finished Red City yesterday and gave it 4.25 stars. That sounds pretty good. I mean, that's worth a read in my opinion. Some parts of the writing felt a bit YA-ish, and since there's like one or two smut scenes, they felt a little odd. Oh, that would feel odd. I agree.
Oh,
I agree. Molly gives me hugs. Thank you, Molly. I need hugs so badly. I know yesterday was hug day, but you know what?
Every day is hug day.
Yes, we will take hug day, please.
Ren started a new book.
Yep. Sorry, maybe scrolled. But I started a new book. Yeah. The King Must Die by Kemi Ashwin Giwa. This one is sci-fi. Ooh, nice.
Interesting.
And Ren says hello. Molly says, are they predicting rain, sleet, ice, or snow for you, Kelly? They're predicting sleet and ice.
I was going to say all of the above, but
no.
There's no snow.
Zwank says it's going to be 12 degrees Saturday night, 10 degrees on Sunday night, and we're probably going to lose power in Mesquite, Texas. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's very likely. Yeah, we have no idea what's going to happen here. It depends on how much of that ice we get. Because that'll just weigh down. And we're about 10 degrees warmer. We're going to be 22 here, Zwank. Molly, yeah, oh, yep, Zwank, hugs. I'm like, are all the blankets clean? Asperzel, maybe you could buy some snow chains that could help with the icy roads. Yeah, I'm not, even when I lived in Indiana, I didn't mess with ice chains or snow chains. I'm just not doing it. Molly says they're illegal in a lot of places. Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay, this chunk of Raven Scholar was slower going for me, but got more interesting towards the end of the section. Right? That's because she started solving the mystery, right? So she had to figure out what the mystery, what was happening. And both Alicia and I didn't quite get to the stop point, but we're pretty close. We will before next Wednesday.
The audiobook is great because they actually change out the voices for certain characters.
Nice. I just got to know about the Ravens, man. I can't wait. We're going to meet the 8. I just know it. Molly says, I asked my cats like that. That feels good, doesn't it? Are you supervising me? Where's my alarm clock? Who is Pepper? See, we all ask questions of our cats. Yeah. As Rosal, I didn't know that the chains are illegal. Then maybe the only thing that might help a little bit is driving really slow and hoping for the best. Yeah, that's the only choice I have. But I'm hoping, crossing all of my fingers, that it just gets delayed. Like I said, if it can just wait until the sun comes out, the sun will melt the ice. So we're not 10 degrees. 10 degrees, the sun probably wouldn't melt the ice, but you know, it's getting warmer. Zwank says, Dead Gods is on Kindle Unlimited. Yes, it is. We want to make sure it's accessible. If you like horror, really creepy little towns, it's a good one.
I don't.
Alicia's like, I'm out.
You said creepy and I'm done.
Molly says, I need to take a shower today so I don't have to heat the bathroom while it's super cold. I can understand that.
Oh, I hate doing that.
Yeah. Molly says to as Brosel, I don't know about Houston. Maybe no one ever thought to outlaw them there. Cross his fingers. I mean, I'm not. It's not happening. We're lucky if we can find stuff to weather strip the faucets outside. Molly, how unfortunate for her that you were her customer instead of me. I'm so gullible. I would have paid $3.75 for the order.
I would have been questioning it though, because if you do the math,
No,
then
no,
you're just like,
I would have been sending him Twinkies from Amazon. No way. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Okay. Molly, they'll be delayed. I'm sure, Kelly. I hope so because it's not just us, right? The entire country's getting hit.
mhm.
So I'm hoping. But the problem is we are like a hub because Continental used to be here. So when United, and we were Continental's hub. So when United bought a Continental out, this is like their second hub because Continental's, nope, United's hub is in Chicago, but they have a second hub here. So they might have a lot of planes that start here.
Gotcha.
So it'll depend on where they're going, which is Vegas, and Vegas is going to be fine. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. But he's going to have lots of delays because it's a Red Hat convention in Vegas, and Red Hat is in North Carolina, and North Carolina is going to get hit hard. They're definitely going to be delayed.
Yep.
So Ren says, if it makes you feel any better, Kelly, we don't have snowplows or salt either. I don't know if that makes me feel better. When was the last time you had freezing weather? It's like literal freezing, Ren. When?
Where is Ren?
South Africa.
Oh. Do you guys get snow?
I know.
I don't know.
I bet they do in the mountains, but otherwise I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
In Texas, someone spits on the highway and there's a 12-car pileup. Ice and snow makes it worse. It's safer to stay inside.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Which would be my choice. And it would only be like, 30 hours, right? It's like 30 hours that we have to stay inside. But it happens to be 30 very important hours in our current life, and it's very frustrating. Molly says, nope. Lindsay says the slow plows, gritters, have names in Scotland. And we have a tracker to see where is getting cleared, gridded. We also have snow gates in remote areas to close roads when they are dangerous.
Well, aren't you guys fancy?
That's because you actually care about your citizens and bullshit. This is America.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. Molly, my maintenance guy who has been driving the maintenance truck around since the beginning of October with a plow on front must be ecstatic, right? He's like, yay, I finally get to use it.
He's like, huzzah, I get to use this thing.
Men and their toys.
Yep.
Ren, every day is hug day. Exactly. Every day is hug day. Molly, I told my mom what yesterday's holidays were, and she laughed and said I was making it all up. I said, well, someone did, but not me. Ren, I love the audio for Raven Scholar. See, there you go. Ren loved it too.
See?
Molly says you guys should go to the airport and refuse access to Ted Cruz as he tries to escape the state. He's not flying out from Texas or from Houston, trust me. Ren, Kelly, he already left? Is that what you said? Yeah, he already left? Oh, he thinks so. Sorry. Ren says, Kelly, was that a Raven Scholar prediction? Should I write it down for proof? What was my prediction for Raven Scholar? Oh, that they're going to see the 8? I mean, I think that one's obvious. I don't know if that one's a guess. The guess I have has more to do with the sister. The youngest sister. Yeah. Anyways, Molly, I may listen to the audiobook now that I know what the hell is happening. Molly, do they sell salt for individuals in Houston? You'll need some for yard for pups, won't you? Why will I need it for the yard for pups?
So they don't go sliding around on the sidewalks and stuff, but
no,
they're out
yard,
in the grass.
Like with grass. They'll be fine. They will be just fine. And I don't want to salt the grass. It'll kill it. Why would you do that? I don't understand. But they do have salt for individuals, but I'm sure they're already out. It's just a little bit. And we use it way more for making fake snow than we do for de-icing sidewalks. Ren said snow in the mountains, not in the city. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Recently, there has been in coastal city because of global warming, unfortunately. See, you've got that change going on too. Ren, flooding is more our thing. The dams have been going through it. That's our thing too. Usually flooding is what we're worried about, not ice. But it still happens now. Every year it has happened now. Molly, that's awesome, Lindsay. Context, names for snowplows, gritters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when it snowed last year, weren't you out of town, Kevin?
Oh, see, he's going out of town.
I think you were out of town last year when it snowed. Remember, we sent you videos of Benny playing in it. So that's why you're like, it doesn't happen every year. I'm like, yes, it does. Well, you just keep going out of town when it happens.
Maybe because he's going out of town, that's why you're getting all the ice and
Well, it's
sleet.
supposed to wait until he's gone.
Well, I mean, but the fact that he's going somewhere, the fact that he's going somewhere, they're like, "Oh, hey, he's gonna be out of town. Let's do our thing."
No, no. Yeah, Molly said that's awesome. The names for the snowplows and gritters. Yeah, I think that's cool too. Yeah, he talked about that, or I said he's. Kevin was just said that's great. That Lindsay talked about that before too. We like it. We like it. I know Kevin's been looking. He's like, you know, Portugal and Ireland are offering citizenship.
You know?
Places that care about their people. Lindsay, we also have a salt bin in our street for anyone to use to clear paths, minor roads. I never realized how prepared we are for snow and ice. Now, I will say they're more prepared up north. Now, they don't give anything away for free. Having some salt in that, they would never, never again. America, but they at least have it available, right? I lived up north for my entire middle school, high school time, and they much prepared for this. This is a Houston problem and a Florida problem, right? We're
Yeah.
not prepared for it. We're not used to it.
We have never participated in icy weather.
That's
like
right.
this,
We opted
so
out, and apparently they're ignoring our opted out now.
now they're the telemarketer that won't go away. Yeah, snow. You want snow? Buy the snow from us. And we're like, no, we're opting out. Stop calling about it.
That's right. Stop calling. I'm on the no snow list.
Exactly.
Now, this is where I have to make my yearly joke of we don't live far enough south. We need to go farther south.
And then we go, well, Florida and the Panhandle's getting snow too.
No,
So
I mean like Belize.
gotta go
Except now we went to Belize and I didn't like it, so that's probably why I don't
Nah.
make the joke anymore. We need to go somewhere else south.
Yep.
You go to Brazil. I like Brazil. Let's do Brazil. Yeah, and Zwank's North Texas, right? So they get 1 day of snow a year usually. And Dallas gets ice storms
Wow.
way more than we do, right? So, and it's only 3.5, 4 hours away, depending on what part of Dallas you go to. Molly says, and no, Lindsay, I don't know the proper spelling of your name. Yeah, it's Lindsay.
Yes.
That's how you spell it. All right. We'll start the first sprint. And I'm sorry, guys. I cannot write today. I'm going to put in all the addresses I need to for my authors. I need to get some day work done.
Just have to do some productivity today.
Yeah, it's just going to be productivity day. I do have a ton of work to do. But there's no way I can concentrate on writing until I get this done. Because it's due at the end of the month. So we only have, 10 days left? Yeah, 9 days left. So we need to get it done. So, especially when you already think it's done, right? Then you're like, oh shit, I got to do this. And then Zafo has to run stuff because he runs the programs that sends the stuff out. And that's when he figures out, oh shit, we got this thing too. I'm like, God damn it. And again, because it's new, we had it all set up, right? But yeah, it's new. And so there are things that we have to do again. So I'm going to do that instead. So we are going to start our first half hour now. That's the wrong timer. There we go. All right. I'll see y'all in 30. And there is our first sprint. I got about half the files done, so I lied. A third, a quarter. I got some files done and found out one more thing I was supposed to be doing. So now I'm doing all three at once and just trying to knock it out of the park. Just need to get it done, 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 done. And how did everyone else do? How'd you do, Alicia? Did you eat breakfast?
I did. I ate breakfast. I did my accomplishments notebook, and I cleaned my glasses and my phone. There was like a cat hair. I don't know how this cat hair got in, but it somehow got in, and it was like at the top of my screen, and it was driving me crazy.
Yes, that would drive me crazy.
So I had to take the entire case apart just to get to that one solitary cat hair. I need to be smarter about this. Should not be brought down by a cat hair.
Like, something is so weird right now.
And I started the dishwasher. That was the other thing I did.
Nice.
And I started the grocery list.
I love it. I love it. There's always new things to do. Sorry, I'm confused by something that's in here. All right, let's see where the thing is. See, I'm not kidding, man. I can't write today. I've got too much stuff I got to do. All right, so what do we have here? We have...
I think we left off at the... Molly was saying, and no, Lindsay, I don't know the proper spelling of your name.
Yes, and then Lindsay spelled it the way we do, Alicia.
Yep.
So. But yeah, again, that's the other thing, right? Lindsay has to complain because people spell her name wrong, right? She's like, it's fine.
I mean, I get it all the time. I mean, I had my 9th grade English teacher for the longest time. She didn't know who I was in her class because she kept mispronouncing my name. And I didn't know who she was talking about because...
Mispronouncing it?
Mispronouncing it. She would call me Alicia.
Okay.
And so I don't respond to anybody who mispronounces it or misspells it.
Yeah, I mean, if you were really young, it wouldn't connect. You know what I mean? You wouldn't realize, right. Oh, wait, you could pronounce this differently. You know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's kind of always been like a pet peeve of mine. If you mispronounce or like, I'll correct you the first like 2 times. After that, you're on your own. But she kept doing it. She kept calling me Alicia. And I was like, and the first time she did it, I was like, do you mean Alicia? And she goes, possibly. What's your last name? I told her, and she was like, yep, that's you. She goes, so it's Alicia? And I was like, yes. And then every time after that, I corrected her one more time. And then after that, she was on her own. Which is interesting because the way she started class was she tied it to a literary work because her last name was Ishmael. So she always started the class, call me Ishmael. And I'm like, come on. But me and her were like the best teachers. When I got into older grade levels, she would always request like a student aid type person. Mm-hmm. And I was always that person. So.
Well, at that point, she's just saying your name wrong just on purpose.
She was like, all right, you corrected me. I'm going to use you as my assistant now.
Yes. Yes.
Molly says,
well, you are acting as if our government cares about what we opt out of, Kelly. Well, that's one thing our government still cannot control, and that is the weather. The one thing, as much as they want to, you cannot control the weather, dudes.
This is true.
Paramilitary invasions of our cities opted out. Fascism opted out. Yeah, that's true. Government's not listening about those ones for sure. Molly, that's okay, Kelly. You need to get that out of your system so you can write hugs. Thank you. Yes, no, I do. I've got to get it done, man. Vanessa's like, oof, it was hard getting up this morning. I didn't sleep well. Kept waking up through the night for some reason. I don't know why. I was having weird dreams. I'm sorry.
I didn't do it.
I mean, we might have. We were making her read all these kind of books. I mean, she hasn't started them yet, but her TBR is getting longer. So
Again, I didn't do it.
Vanessa says, every time I went back to sleep, I'd go back into the weird dream. Not bad dreams, just weird. Vanessa, I don't think I was waking myself in the dream. Usually when I do that, I remember waking myself up inside the dream. Yeah. I find I remember my dreams more if I'm not sleeping well. So it's kind of one leads to the other. Vanessa, Zafo, I see you. Yeah, he was helping me figure out where to put numbers.
Oh, the numbers.
I was like, I don't know. I uploaded the W9. He's like, no, you also have to put the number in this thing. I'm like, are you kidding me? Nope. Okay, fine. So, like, remember I said there's always one more thing? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Alicia said hello to Vanessa. Vanessa says hi to Alicia. How are you doing? Alicia says, I'm awake this morning, but doing well. Vanessa is, I'm glad someone's awake. I'm not convinced I am yet.
Listen, still need coffee.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever awake, but that doesn't mean I'm not like on edge. Alicia says, don't get me wrong, I need more coffee. Yeah, see, there you go. All the coffee. Vanessa agrees. All the coffee. And Molly says, hi, Vanessa. And Mel joined us. Hey, Mel, so good to see you. I'm playing hooky today, so as in from writing. I've got to get business stuff done. We got taxes we got to file. Royalties we need to send out.
We are productivity sprints today.
That's right. We are productivity sprints. And Ren finished his and hers. Nicely done. What a great show, but definitely. And then there were none. And then there were none type of situation. Gotcha. I love that book. Have you read that one? And then there were none by Agatha Christie?
No, but I've read a version of it. Gretchen McNeil did one called 10, and it was supposed to be about like and then there were none type.
Yeah,
I want to read that one
really
though.
Well done. It was really well done.
Yeah.
I don't tend to like really old books, but that one was really well done. Lindsay says doing a third would be good. Then you could get all your work done in the sprints.
Yeah.
Doing a third?
Because you said I did a third, but then you said I did a quarter.
Oh, yes, you're right, Lindsay. Thank you for mathing. That's perfect. Believe it or not, I'm doing, royalty stuff, but not doing any math right now. It's all just paperwork. Electronic paperwork, but paperwork.
Paperwork.
Mel says reading Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell this morning. I actually quite enjoyed that book. It is not something I would normally enjoy. I'm not sure why I liked it so much, but I had a lot of fun with that book. Molly says, Mel! And Molly made it to 67% in All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. Nice. And Mel says hi, and Vanessa says hello. And Zwang says, I listened to The Mask of the Red Death, read by Christopher Lee. Oh, that's fun. My son has he's like obsessed with Christopher Lee. One of his many obsessions. And now in the middle of a video breaking down the story. Oh, I'm doing Cats Nevermore readathon. That sounds fun. Vanessa says, something's wrong with the stream for me. I'm sorry. Is it shaking?
I hope not.
Alicia's like, take it back. Friend says maybe
so
try
annoying.
Refreshing. Yeah, yeah. Jean says, hello, Kelly and Alicia. I have the flu today. Oh no, Jean, I'm so sorry. Healy kitty.
There you go.
There you go. Apparently I have to be tired enough not to worry about it. It just works. So I'm going to take a restful day. That sounds wonderful, Jean. You take that rest. Vanessa, I closed YouTube and reopened. Gonna see if it's just YouTube or my sound overall. If it's just YouTube, I'll reboot the browser. There you go. I had to reboot my OBS and then my whole computer and then mess with all the plugs. And then it's been a great morning. I cannot wait to take the dog to the park. I just need to get outside. But if the sun doesn't come out, I don't know that's going to help my mood at all. But at least the puppy will get some exercise. Before I have to put a sweater on her before she can go outside to pee. Luckily, I do have a sweater for her. So, Molly says, where did you find the recording of the red mask? And Molly says, I'm sorry to hear that you're having the flu. Yuck poo. Yuck poo indeed. Yuck poo. Jean says, I did get my percentage up to 41% in NetGalley. Ooh, nicely done. And Vanessa fixed it. Yes, success. That's a great ratio. Yeah, mine's at 53 right now.
I need to do a couple more reviews for NetGalley, and then mine will probably go up. But I think I'm at 35 or 40 myself.
I'm looking forward to March. I'll definitely get up to 80 in March.
Mm.
Let's see. Vanessa says, I hate this laptop so much. The dumb problem, my computer wasn't communicating with my USB speakers, even though the computer said they were talking to each other fine. So unplugged the speaker, replugged, and voila, sound. Yeah, I had to do that today too. And it wasn't my computer, it was my Mac Mini. Sometimes things just happen, man. They just happen. Zwank says, YouTube, just look up The Mask of the Red Death and it lists them. Vincent Price also reads some of the stories too. Oh, those are
Ooh,
great voices for Poe stories.
I know.
Molly says, even pirates have to be respectful every once in a while, Kelly. Context, no writing.
I mean,
Technically, I'm stealing writing time to get work done. So if anything else, I'm stealing time more now than normal.
yep.
So
Mhm.
technically, more pirate today than normal. And as Brosel will be cleaning for the next sprint, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. So sorry. Mel, I'm only about 20 pages into it, but I'm really enjoying it. The writing is so good. Yes, the writing is really good. There's not really much plot. Like it's more like a collection of short stories with some through lines with certain characters, right? But the little snippets of life, the little bits of magic, I don't. It felt very whimsical and yet still like attack society. I
Oh,
just
is
wait.
this that the Strange and Mara?
Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I really
Or
enjoyed
no?
it. Really, really enjoyed it. Much more than I thought I would.
Oh.
Vanessa says my speaker issue is making YouTube lag too. Ugh. Wow,
Ew.
that's frustrating. And Vincent Price or Christopher Lee reading Mask is epic. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Mel, and I know people complain about the footnotes, but honestly, I really feel like they add to the story, make it feel like I'm reading an actual history book. I agree. I like it. I don't know why people hate footnotes so much. Vanessa says, I love footnotes, but I'm weird. Yeah, I won't say I love them either, but they're not a deal breaker for me.
I
And
can
Swank is
read them.
also a footnote, as Rosal footnotes. Apparently, we're the footnote group. How about you, Alicia?
It depends, because like I can tolerate them, but like I don't like when the audio books like because you'll be reading along and then all of a sudden it reads the footnote and I'm just like, wait, what? Where's this coming from? And then you gotta remember to look at the footnotes. So when they do that, I don't like it, but I don't mind the footnotes
Well, I don't
if
know
I
what
can
choice
read
they
them.
have.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
It's fine.
Vanessa says, I like footnotes when there's actual information in them. I like learning detail. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can get that. I get that. Awesome. All right, let us start our second sprint. See if I can get the paperwork done. Lindsay's right. 2 more and I'll get it all done.
Got
So
this.
that'll be perfect. And Molly says, I'm stealing the time I stole. Me. All hail the Empress of Piracy. That's right. That's right. Here we go. All right, there is our second sprint. I am so close. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So close. So many authors, man. So many. How did you do, Alicia?
Um, what did I do? Um, well, I typed 445 words, but it wasn't on my story. It was me trying to figure out how I want to spend my weekend, in the sense that I need to go through a few things. Because I look at it and I think about it and I'm overwhelmed already. So I'm trying to like plan it out so that I don't get overwhelmed, so that I can just do it and be done. Because the children's rooms are atrocious. And it's been like that since Christmas. And Lorelai's room has gotten to the point where she does not even have a pathway. It is like all over her room, and you have to like step over things. So I kind of want to do what we did before, which is where we had each child has 4 black containers.
Mhm.
That was where we put all of their older toys that they weren't playing with. I kind of want to go through those bins, donate anything that they have outgrown, and then do that to their rooms again
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
straighten things up. So,
Mhm.
I'll probably do Lorelai's room first because hers is the worst. But I know it's just going to be me, myself, and I. So,
You should let her help so she learns how to do it.
well, I plan to, because I don't want her to just sit and watch, in a sense. I also would like to have her have input as to what she is donating and getting rid of.
Yeah, be a participant instead of, this being done to her.
But the problem is that she likes to create things out of cardboard, and then she's like, "This is my creation. I cannot get rid of it." And I'm like, "Well, where are you going to store it? Because your room is only oh so big."
She has to learn that artist thing, that the creation is in your heart, even if the art isn't there anymore.
Well, and I've told her also that we can also take pictures. That way we
Oh,
can
yeah.
create like a photo album type
I
thing.
love that idea.
So, and then she can
She can
donate
have
it,
that
or,
forever. Yeah, that is a great idea.
but I know her. She's just like, "I want to keep everything." And all I picture is my grandmother's house that had pathways.
There are books that talk about how to deal with hoarding with your children. I mean, you
Hmm.
might be able to save her from your grandma's future but you can't just fight with them, right? Like, it's not like make a better decision. Like, it doesn't work that. I hate when people do that. Have you ever watched that hoarding show?
Yes.
And they're like,
I
it's
don't
garbage,
know.
just throw it away. What's wrong with you? It's not that hard. I'm like, oh my God, you obviously have a neurotypical mind. Because it's things, it doesn't work that way. You have to use different methods.
Yes.
I'm like, come on, man, where's your empathy? Because you're not wrong. It is garbage, right? But that's not how they see it. So we need to work through the problem.
Right. Right.
Otherwise, it will never be solved. You can clean up the house. That doesn't solve the problem.
Nope.
So that's awesome. She is lucky to have you, Alicia.
I'm trying. I'm
I
trying my
love the
best.
I love the picture thing. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And Lindsay said House of Leaves has a lot of footnotes. Nice. I will get to that one. I will. And Vanessa says, all hail. All hail me stealing time to do something else instead. Hey, it is a productive thing. So not like I'm watching YouTube videos or something. I'm getting work done. So that's the trick. Right? That's how I don't feel guilty about doing this, because I have to get this done.
Yep. Even if we're not writing, we're still being productive.
That's right. Jean says, I think I will be listening to my ARC Holiday Love. I don't know if I got the clean or spicy version from the author. I personally have opinions about having 2 different versions of a book. Yeah, that seems really weird to me. Like, write to one audience, choose it, and just do that. If you want both audiences, then just write different series. Write one spicy series, write one clean series. I agree, Jean. That doesn't make any sense to me.
That is interesting.
Yeah. That's what Molly says too. That is a kind of weird concept to me. Yeah. Yep. And Vanessa says, I've seen it before. I don't think it's a bad idea because you can market to an entirely different demographic, but it could definitely cause confusion. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, Vanessa. It's confusing. So just write 2 series. Just write 2.
Yep.
And Coda says, Kala, Team 4, Jean, Molly, Vanessa, Mel, Rance, Wine. Hi, Coda. So good to see you, Coda. I'm assuming he's still on. I mean, who knows?
This is true.
But it's good to see you in the morning. We are getting stuff done. And Vanessa says hi, and Alicia says hi, and Courtney joined us. Good morning, Courtney. It is so good to see you today. Morning. It's a struggle getting out of bed. Yeah, Vanessa had trouble getting. I had trouble getting out of bed. Alicia, did you have trouble getting out of bed?
I snoozed my alarm, so yes.
So yes, yeah, it was hard today. Like I said, it's just the stress. I'm already feeling better getting this done and sending the reminders to authors that haven't sent me their W-9s yet. And by the way, we had W-9s, but they were within the old system, and we just had them there, uploaded there.
But with the new
So,
system, you
with the
can't
new,
exactly.
yeah, we should have just had them send it to us, and then I could have just uploaded whatever system we were in. I mean, you learn as you go. You learn as you go.
Meow.
And let's see. You said good morning, and Vanessa says, Courtney, the struggle was real this morning. I've got nothing done yet. Come on, Vanessa, it's real. This is a productive sprint. I mean, you're awake, so that's one thing.
What was
did one
that?
thing. Getting out of bed counts. Oh, hi, Isis. Hello. Is she so mean to you? Is she not giving you all the foods and letting you on the cold patio? So rude.
She's like, she's holding me. Do I look happy about this? No. Okay, go on. Let go. Go on. Retreat.
Retreat.
You don't want to be held. Fine. Go.
Zwank says, Coda. And Vanessa says, I feel that overwhelmed with you, Alicia, one day at a time. Yes, for sure.
Yes.
And Molly said, hi. And Molly, I started reading Rose the Deadlands yesterday, and I'm now 26%. Y'all are so much faster than me. I'm doing the best I can. But I will be reading it this evening and probably will not finish it. But I will put another big chunk in it, and then I will finish it tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow after writing sprints. Zwank says, I continued the breakdown of the Mask of the Red Death. Good info. Very cool. Ren says, so like I did nothing. Well, you usually do more than all the rest of us. So you know what? I think you can have a do nothing. I think that's fair. We got to do that sometimes.
You did do something. You relaxed.
There you go. I mean, we assume. Ren says, but in all fairness, The Hunting Wives was also a book. The Hunting Wives? I missed a conversation. Lindsay says, I got up okay today, but it took 2 coffees for my brain to switch on. Yeah, see? That'll do it sometimes. That will do it.
I'm still waiting for mine. It's flickering.
Yeah. Mel says, read some more of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I'm really starting to like Mr. Norrell. Haven't met Strange yet. Oh, Strange is my favorite. I like Strange so much better than Norrell. But I understand Norrell, but I don't all at the same time. How about I know academics like Norrell. He was very familiar character to me. It's like, I have met him before, that kind of thing. Courtney says, eat an elephant 1 piece at a time, Kelly. I mean, how hungry do you think I am, Courtney? But yes, 1 piece at a time is how I do everything. Because if I don't chop it up... Yeah.
Why are we eating elephants? Did I miss something? I would not eat an elephant. Elephants are supposed to bring good fortune if their trunk is up. So I'm not eating any elephants.
What if their trunk is tasty?
No. Nope. I can't do it. Elephants never forget.
It's dead. What's it gonna do? Look, I don't want to eat an elephant either, but it's still funny. Mel said, my problem, I wouldn't want to eat an elephant because they're too smart. I have trouble eating smart animals. That's why I have this guilt over eating pork. Anyways, Mel says, about to start homeschooling lessons with my son in the next sprint. Excellent. Time to get to work. Get to work. And Courtney says hi, and Mel says hey, and I hear you on the struggling to get out of bed. This morning was a doozy for me as well. All right, there's just something in the air. There's something in the air because we are all in very different locations, having trouble getting out of bed.
Right?
Ren says, might start watching The Hunting Wives. Oh, so that's the one you said was a book also. Might continue my book. Who knows? Context, missing message. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Makes sense. And Courtney says, don't eat elephant meat. There you go. Don't eat elephant meat. I gotcha. It was a metaphor. I gotcha. I totally get it. But I do. Every single thing I do with this ADHD brain, I do in small bites at a time. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. My brain will not work any other way. So I have to. Otherwise, I'm overwhelmed immediately, and I can't. But that's the executive function thing, right? Like I can't decide which thing I'm supposed to be doing or how I'm supposed to start. So if I take a moment just to chop it up into tiny, tiny little things, then I can just do one thing at a time.
Yep.
So that's just how my brain. Until I do the thing enough, that part of it is routine. Like I don't have to break up dishes into small little things anymore, right? I can't just go wash dishes.
Right.
But I can't like go clean kitchen. That has to still be broken up.
No.
So do you see what I mean? So that it just depends.
And unfortunately, in my house, I always assume that I am the one that has to do it or will be doing it. So it gets done when it gets done.
That I understand, which is fine for most things, right? But not when you're running a business and you got tax deadlines. Like, no, it has to get done.
No. I couldn't
has to get
imagine. Now,
Courtney says, I think there's melatonin in my air vents. Yeah, that would do it. Plus, Courtney, I mean, working nights, right? Like that's gonna screw.
you're gonna throw off your sleep schedule.
Yeah. That's a little.
I remember working on the night shift. It was not fun.
No, I've never worked night shift, but I have. Kevin has, and I have done watches when I was in the military. But unless you count, babies, that's night shift work, really. That's worse. There is no solid sleep time.
I didn't even think about that. I mean, yeah, that was that. But then I also, when I lived in Maryland, I had like a temporary job, one of those temp job type things, and I was helping to put car parts together for one of the like Dodge vehicles. So, but that was only at night. So I'd go in at like 7 p.m. and then come out at like 7 a.m. and then I'd go to sleep.
I could really do a job like that for a month, like just a relaxing job where they pay me, but I don't have to actually use my brain. Could I do that forever? No, it would kill my soul. But could I do it for like a month? Yeah, it would be relaxing. I kind of need something like that. Can somebody temp hire me for just a month to do something mundane? That would be great.
Right.
I think I'm too old for a night shift, though. I don't know if I'd survive that.
Not now. No, I would not.
No. Lindsay says, my husband always says, I only wash the recycling and don't wash the dishes. But they are two separate tasks. They are two separate tasks. I agree with you 100%, Lindsay. Those are two separate tasks.
I don't wash the recycling. I rinse it out, but
yeah, we have to. That's because we Americans do everything wrong. You have to actually wash it because if the recycling comes in too dirty, they just throw it away.
That's true.
It needs to be clean. So that's because we do everything wrong. Yeah. Yep.
I do my best.
So many countries used to buy our recycling.
Yeah.
And they would buy our garbage and go through it, but our stuff is just too dirty. They won't buy it anymore.
I don't blame
Americans are like, I'm doing a good thing. See, I put this thing in the recycling thing. I'm like, oh, you mean that thing that's not recyclable? Oh, you mean that thing that still has mayonnaise in it, so they're not going to recycle it? Oh, you mean that lid that they won't do, but they will do the thing? Do you see what I mean?
Right.
And so it's not, we have no idea what we're doing. And we're like, oh, look, recycle.
So, and now even now some things that were recyclable are now not recyclable. And then if you don't clean it, then
it depends where you are. Because some places like California has way more that they can recycle because they have more places to do the recycling. So they have more specialized places they can divide it and send it to them, right? Texas, please. So it depends on your area too, what can be recycled. And I have friends that take plastic wrap off of things and put them in the recycling. I'm like, that's not, all that does is clog up the machines.
Yep.
So they get a bag full of that, they're throwing all of it away. They will not recycle that little but they don't, even when I tell them that, they don't hear me. I'm like, whatever.
And down here in Florida, we have MRF stations that take care of all that stuff and sort it. But at the same time, if it's not clean, it can't go through. And
Yep.
again, you can't bag your recycling. You just have to let it, like, put it in the bin and let them pick it up.
Right.
Which, I mean, for the trucks themselves, if they pick it up, if it flutters out, then you've got recycle stuff on the ground somewhere. So it's not a 100% foolproof plan.
Yeah, but that's because they can't have the plastic clogging up the things. You see,
Exactly.
that's why I try to. I'm like, notice you don't put these in bags. Why do you think you don't put these in bags?
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
not put the little plastic, the things that cover things. So it's not recyclable. The
Mhm.
saran wrap you use on something is not recyclable. None of that's
You can't
recyclable.
do that. Yep. You can't
No,
do the polystyrene. You
no,
can't do the saran wrap. You can't, I mean,
no.
there's a
Throw it
lot.
away, man. It's not recyclable.
Plastic bags cannot be recycled.
Plastic bags. Well, they can, but you need a specialized thing. They don't go in the
Exactly.
recycling that they
You can't
collect at
just,
your house. Yeah.
yep.
So that's my point, right? Like it's not like that thing can't be recycled,
Right.
but the bin you're putting it in, you've now that is now all garbage. So the good that you think you have done is now gone. And
Yep.
if they can't separate it at all, they'll throw away the entire truck worth. If it's
Yep.
too mixed in, they'll just throw the whole. So most of the stuff we put in recycling just gets tossed.
Yep.
So
And
it's
there's some
just-
people that go, well, yeah, if it's not going to be recycled properly, then why do I bother? And then they put it in the trash and then it goes in the landfill.
Yeah, but quite frankly, it would be better if you're like, it would be better. We would
Mhm.
recycle more if Americans were like, I don't want to rinse out this mayonnaise, but I don't want to fuck up the entire thing of recycling, so I'm going to throw that away. That would actually
Mhm.
be better than what we're doing now. Because if you can make sure the stuff you do recycle is clean and ready to go, then
Yep.
you are doing a better service than not cleaning out the mayonnaise jar and putting that with the recycling. Do you see what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
But we like to feel like we're doing good, not actually do good. My gosh, I don't know how I got on my soapbox. Use that for your lesson today, Mel.
We were talking about recycling and don't wash dishes as two separate things.
Yeah, and then off we go in recycling. And Courtney says, night has downtime, days don't, so I don't mind, and more money. There you go. I mean,
That's
if you can
true.
handle it, do it, man. Courtney says day shift gets their ass handed to them, and you are dragging when you leave. I could see that.
Yeah.
Lindsay says our rubbish needs separated and all recycling needs to be clean. Yeah, ours is supposed to be like that too. Lindsay says each council here recycles different things. Yeah, exactly. So I have 6 different bins outside my house. Wow. Yeah, in California they have 3, and if you talk about, and we have 2. Most places have 2. And if you like, because in California they have a separate one for yard waste too.
We're supposed to have one like that, but we don't.
Yeah, and Lindsay, our rubbish trucks will refuse to collect bins if they are not sorted clean correctly. Can you imagine? Americans would just start throwing stuff in their backyard.
Or if they can burn it, they would burn it in the backyard.
Or burn it. Yeah, I can't. I can't with this country anymore. It's so frustrating. All right. But
we
I don't
need
have time
better
for that, so,
leaders.
yeah. And we need to believe in education, for God's sake.
I keep saying, that's what I keep telling my husband. I'm like, if they didn't keep doing all the education budget cuts and more people would be educated, then we might be better off.
And not just the budget cuts. You could teach people on very little money. The problem is that you're not even allowing teachers to teach.
Yep.
So
they have to teach so they can pass a test.
Yeah, and even that is limited and censored. And Courtney says, here there is no yard waste bins. People just put in with regular trash. Yeah, here too. That's across most of America. It's just California has 3. And I don't know if that's all of California either. I did one of my research papers in California.
I would double check because we do have yard waste. We don't have yard waste bins, but they say, like, if you can put it, if it sticks, it has to be a certain length so they can pick it up. If it's leaves, I think you can put those in a plastic bag, or they have at Home Depot brown paper bags that are specifically for yard waste.
Nice.
So it just depends. But we usually have a day for yard waste because I know my trash gets picked up 2 days a week, and one of those days is a yard waste day as well.
Nice. We don't have yard waste days. I wish we did. It all goes in the trash.
Oy.
Or they burn it. But you're not supposed to do that in neighborhoods. But this is Texas. They do whatever they want.
I had to approve Vanessa's comment.
What were you doing, Vanessa? What were you doing that you needed approving?
Lindsay said plastics, paper, garden, food, glass, and regular waste. Wow. See, we could do that.
No,
Maybe
please. No way.
if we had a better structure.
Yeah, Vanessa's Republicans want to dump populace. They do. That's
Yes.
exactly it. It's exactly right. Lindsay's, we pay the council separately for garden waste. They won't collect them from normal waste bins. And Courtney, I have
Interesting.
tried bundling sticks in the yard waste bags, and they may or may not pick up the bags, and they never pick up the sticks. Oh wow.
Oh.
We don't even have like special garbage day. Like we can just put mattresses on the side and they'll pick them up.
See, for us, that would be what's considered bulk pickup. So then you'd have to call it in and say, "Hey, I have," or you take it yourself to the dump. And the dump you can only use a certain amount of times during the year, and you have to have a paper copy of your property tax so that they know you paid it.
Well, that's nice. They charge us if we go to the dump. If we have to drop stuff up at the dump, we're charged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, and you wonder why people just dump stuff in the forest.
Yeah, I see a lot of that down here too.
Yep. Ren says apparently they want Greenland too. Sounds like greedy bunch to me. Yeah, it's exactly.
I wish they would
exactly.
leave it alone.
Yeah. There's so many things.
I want to know what's considered garden. Is that like composting?
Yeah, right. Because we call it a lawn, they call it a garden.
Oh.
Yeah, Courtney says I call them and they say they will pick up, then never do. Oh, that's frustrating. Lindsay says you have to pay extra here for bulk pickup and limited free dump drop offs too. And Courtney says, and you have to pay for that bulk pickup or for the dump. Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Oh. I don't know. Well, we don't do bulk pickup. We just take it to the dump. And they give us so many times before they say no, you can't. We're strategic about when we do it, but that's weird. I guess it depends on who picks up your trash too.
Yeah, and what the local laws are and all kinds of things.
Yeah.
All right. I do know though I have a bunch of empty ink cartridges and batteries that I need to throw away. They're just piling up because I don't know what to do with them.
Check Best Buy because Best Buy has recycled containers. Like as you're walking in, should be somewhere at the beginning of the store where they have bins that separate out like ink cartridges, plastic bags, so on and so on.
Maybe I could just make a trip to Best Buy.
Yep. See if they have it. Like do a scouting mission, and then if they have it, then you know where to take it.
That makes sense. Courtney says, I miss New Jersey. Things made sense, and they pick up everything from trash as long as it's separated at no extra fees. Ren, ours is like compost, grass clippings, tree branches, and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
And Lindsay says, garden waste is lawn clippings, weeds, branches. They won't take it if it's full of stones. That sounds fair.
Fair.
They're probably composting it, right? That would make
sense. They turn it into mulch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let us hit the last sprint, and I should be able to get these last 8 people done, and I will have a very successful morning. I don't even feel guilty about not writing because this is making me feel so much better alone. So
there you go.
Thank you everyone for indulging, the day job, stupid day job. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. Seriously? I'm not done yet. That's how long that took me. Because I had to fill out my W-9. And I can see why some authors haven't sent it back to me yet, because it's impossible to figure out how to sign this stupid thing.
Mm.
So I might just, I ended up downloading it from the .gov site as a PDF so I could actually write on it, so I could sign it. So yeah, that wasn't fun. So I might need to send it out to my authors just in case they had the same problem I did. That makes no sense. Here, fill out this form and not give away for people to sign it. They wouldn't even let me print it. So I could print it and sign it and scan it back in.
Mhm.
Wouldn't even let me do that. So, yeah.
They want you to like electronically sign it, or you have to like. Oh.
But they didn't give you a way to do that. It was just like when you go to, it says electric for your electrical signature. It just says upload file. I'm like,
Of what?
fucking file? So I even hit upload to see where it would take me. It just takes me right to my file folder, right? Like I'm like that. What the?
Are you supposed to sign a piece of paper, scan it in, and say, "Here's my signature"?
I
You
don't,
can't like type in as a signature.
no, or any of this kind of thing. So I looked it up, and I guess a digital signature, you have to like jump through so many hoops to
Just
get
to
a
get one.
digital signature. I'm like, no, this makes no sense. So I can get my $45 check from a publishing company? I don't think so. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, rude.
Why is everything so hard? All right.
Because they don't want to give up the money. And therefore it's
No. This is the government. They want to get their taxes. They want to get paid.
no. Well, then they should make it easy.
Yeah, they really should. I'm just
help us help you.
But it's not just that. This was Zoho, and Zoho does want to get paid too. So that's not.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like I thought this was supposed to be easy. I don't remember any of that shit with QuickBooks. So I guess there was one thing QuickBooks did better. Because so far Zoho's done everything better. So glad to have it. But this one thing is going to kill me. All right. Let's see how everyone did. Where are we at?
I did 255 words before my husband came and just info dumped things that are happening with his job.
I swear that's 90% of our job is just to be the person that our husband and children just
They talk at.
give it all to. Do we just have to have it all? It's all ours now.
Mm-hmm.
And they wonder why sometimes I just have to sit down and just stare at the wall. I'm like, look, man, you feel better now and I got to process it. So leave me the fuck alone.
Right. I do the same thing. I'm just like, could you just go over there? I'm going to stay here and stare at the wall. You go over there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Lindsay says, we are here to support each other. That's right. Each other. That means it should be two-way, but it's not. Believe me, it's not. And I feel bad because my daughter will be in the same role someday. But my son's never going to have to deal with that.
He should.
Yeah, I wish.
They all should.
Yeah. And you agree. We are in this together. We're here to support. And Kyler joined us. Hi, Kyler. Good to see you. Hello. I'm mostly doing productive stuff today, packing for a convention and styling wigs. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Or a lot of pain in the ass, depending on how bad the wigs are. And Jen joined us. Good to see you, Jen. It's been a while. I hadn't seen you in a bit. Just popping in to say hi. I'm listening to a call and then heading to a meeting, but wanted to at least say hi. Well, we appreciate it, Jen. It's really good to see you. And Vanessa said, okay, got to run and prep for my stream at noon. Thanks for sprints. Excellent. Thanks. I'll probably join you at the beginning. But then I got to go to the park with the dogs. It really looks like it's going to rain, though. Oh, I'm just going to go back to bed. I just need a do-over. I'm going to go back to bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Faithful says, popping in to tickle the like button and say hi. I can hear you via Christina's TV. Does that mean we're super loud? Is that what's happening right now? Christina's on break. We miss her. So she needs her break so she can come back nice and healthy and ready.
Yeah.
Ren says ate some popcorn, chicken, and watched anime. Wait, ate popcorn, chicken, and watched anime. Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Absolutely. Thanks for being here, Ren.
Welcome.
Courtney says they don't want to give you that $45. No, I'm the publishing company. I do want to give them the $45. That's my point. I want to give them their money.
But we don't want to jump through flaming hoops to do it.
I don't want to. Yes. Well, not just that. Like I said, I do the author stuff too, right? Because I'm an author also. So I also get to experience what my authors experience. And I'm like,
Right.
this form is ridiculous. Like there's 6 things of information on the form, easy as can be, and yet it was not making it. No, I want to pay all of them, but I need that W-9 because Uncle Sam says I have to have it.
Hmm.
Lindsay says I only have 100 more pages to read tonight and tomorrow morning. Oh, there you go. You can get it. Is that for Rose of the Deadlands? I said I'm not quite halfway, but I should be about 75% by the end of the day, assuming things go as they're supposed to. But so far today.
I don't think I'm gonna finish in time.
Oh, it's all good, man. There's so much. Let's see. The cool thing is in this series, each subsequent book is shorter.
Yeah. I did notice that. Just a matter of getting caught up and saying, "Hey, I'm here."
Yep. Lindsay, I only have 100. Oh, yeah, I read that. And Kyler says, not been too bad, thankfully. Crimpers make styling so much easier, I find. Ooh, nice.
There you go.
So cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to cut this short and I'm going to go so that I can finish this stuff. Oh, don't yawn. That's cheating. And then I'll eat some lunch so that I have enough energy to take those guys to the park. So, poor baby. She's so bored. I need to go take her to run around. All right. Thank you. You have any last words, Alicia?
I will try to get caught up on more video editing because I want to get January stuff uploaded before February so I can start February on time.
Makes sense to me.
A lot of it is just editing. I have one up and I have to edit another 3. So they will be sprinkled between now and the end of the month. And then there will be sprints on Sunday.
I'll get some editing done on Sunday, but knowing my luck, we'll lose power then. So we're going to find out what happens.
Manifest the good. We will have power. It will be all as well.
I believe in positive thinking, but I do not believe in manifesting.
Positive thinking, manifesting.
I think happy all the time, and shit still happens. I'm sorry, man. Bad things happen to good people. That's just life. That's what happens. Right. Good things happen to good people also, but you know what I mean. Everything happens to everyone. That's what it is.
Everything happens for a reason.
No, that's such bullshit.
Listen, I'm trying, okay? Work with me here.
Awesome. Lindsay says, of The Secret of Secrets. Gotcha. So I can take it back to the library. I finished Rose of the Deadlands. Oh, you finished it. Yay. So I will finish that. Be ready for the discussion tomorrow. So, Lindsay, if you have any questions, put them in our Discord. So if you have any questions for her, I will make sure to ask. Since you can't be there, so that way if you want to watch the replay, then you can see your questions answered. So if you have anything you want to say, anything you want to send Jessie, because I know the time sucks for you, but I still want you to participate, right? Like I want you, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have anything, put them in our Discord. I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord, but just in case you are not. I'm going to send that to you. Or, of course, you can always friend me on Discord, too, and just send me the questions. Or Alicia. Oh, no, Alicia won't be on. Or Kevin Petway. So me. Send them to me. And then, so I want to make sure that if you have anything that you want to add, I definitely want to make that part of the show. So let me know. This is no fun if no one comes and plays with us, right? So
listen, you yawned once, and I have yawned 4 times since then. Why?
I'm sorry. See, now it's making me yawn. We're being very empathetic today. You were balancing math forever, and I'm trying to do paperwork. Like, this is not what we intended on. But that's all right. Barring any other unknown thing happening, I will be writing tomorrow. So
This girl sent me a text message. I know her, but like her text message does not make sense.
Discord sent you a text message?
No, this girl I know.
Oh.
And she sent like a picture that says "stupid Canadian wolf bird," right?
Is that a
And then
goose?
she's like, "It's from Heated Rivalry, and I just started the books and watched the show many
Oh.
times." And it says, "This makes me very happy. I was always told by my mom didn't like it, but I am a whole adult who does not care anymore." What?
It means they really liked Heated Rifle and they like that quote. I think the Russian dude called the Canadian dude that.
Okay. I have not read any of the series. And
I haven't read it either. I just watched the first show. And it's funny because my daughter talked about it yesterday. She said, "Look, I started watching the show and it's not for me." I'm like, "Yeah, me neither." And we have the same reason. You want to know why?
Why?
There's no plot. Look, the two dudes are hot, right? Their chemistry is awesome. But it'd be cool if they'd actually, have a conversation. Yeah, if there
Oh,
was
gosh.
actually something happening, if there was a movement forward of some sort. So it's just both of us were like, eh.
You're like, you are here for the eye candy.
Yeah, that's what people must be, right? They're there for the vibes. They're there for that. But vibes are rarely enough for me. Not never, but rarely. And romance vibes are never enough. That just bores the shit out of me. I need a plot. So yeah, no.
I'll probably skip it.
It just,
Right now, it's kind of like one of those I don't care because it's over popular. So I wait until it dies down so I can form my own opinions.
yeah. Well, that's mine. Not saying it's bad, and people like vibes, right?
Mhm.
But it just not work for me. And if I do want vibes, I want something that is magical, feel good vibes, not romance, sex vibes. I don't care. I don't care. So yeah.
I need to stop yawning.
Sorry. And once I eat, it will help me a little bit with that too. But I can't. I'm like focused on this. I can't do anything until I get it done. So I'm going to do that. And we will see all of y'all tomorrow morning. Oops.